and welcome to my match against Yed. He just arrived, so we'll start now. So far the league is going pretty well. Silver Spawn, Steph, and I are all within like a point of each other, and we've each played 3 matches, so that's really close. And the other guys haven't played so many matches, so it's really still anybody's game. Anybody could win this Division A this season so far. So it looks like it's going to be a good season. This is not a very exciting board. It's actually kind of hard whether you want to go for remake or not, as you'll have to get poor houses then. If you're lucky, remaking the estates is pretty big, but if you're not lucky, then you get poor houses, and you can't remake the curses later on. That's worth pointing out. So I think I'm gonna actually skip remake here, which normally you wouldn't want to do. And we'll just look to play some sort of big money with the cursors, and maybe a big masterpiece overpay at some point, and then possibly expands could be pretty good as well. But it'll just depend on how we shuffle. I hope he gets a remake. Not seeing Poor House, but that's probably not likely. I'm not sure yet whether Soothsayer or Witch is actually better. Witch will help you. Ooh, he has a 5-2. That hurts. Okay. Witch would help you get a masterpiece maybe. And Soothsayer's a little better with expand on the board because you have more golds as expand targets. This is okay so long as I hit 5. I don't mind hitting 6. So I'm not sure which of these I want to go for actually. The card is not as useful as it would be normally. I mean, it's still useful, but it's not incredibly awesome. I'm going to go for Witch under the premise that a masterpiece play might be quite useful at some point. I don't really know that is worth it relative to the Soothsayer, but we may get both, you know. Sorry about that. I should mute before I cough. So my apologies. I think I will take a. I'm not sure if I want the second Witch or probably second Witch. If we're gonna look for masterpiece, second Witch looks better. So we could have as much as a 8. Yeah, I'm gonna overpay here. And I'll overpay again here, most likely, depending on how much I draw exactly. I feel a little bit ahead. My masterpiece was better than his, and so is my second masterpiece, and so will my third masterpiece. And I don't think I'm actually going to be behind at all in the curses, despite the 5-2. His Witch maybe missed the shuffle. I'm not sure. This is a nice overpay for him. I'll probably take... See, I don't know how... I'll probably take golds now. Or witches. Or merchant ships. I'm not sure which actually is best. I don't think I want to do another overpay, at least not for 6. So I either want gold witch, third witch, or a merchant ship. I'll get to probably play that. I mean, we're not going to get so many more shuffles. The curses could run. Well, the curses should run this shuffle. But the silvers could run if somebody goes for another masterpiece pay. So the options are either duchy, merchant ship, witch, or gold. And I'm kind of thinking duchy. But it does seem a bit early. Before any provinces have been taken. So I'll go with gold. This will be a province. We'll see what he decides. I think another witch is perfectly reasonable. The draw is nice. I don't know if... Yeah, and he was coming up on a shuffle as well, so that's quite good. I think now I'll turn to duchies. This is unfortunate. And so is losing this curse split here. And then by a promise. All those things are unfortunate. But I don't mind taking... Yeah, him hitting exactly 8 and me hitting 7 twice is going to most likely lose it for me. If you hit 7 this many times, yeah, this is over. You can't compete with 3 7s versus 3 8s. It's just... There's nothing going for you there. I mean... Unless I have exceptional luck here at the end. I have to take this province. If I could have gotten this duchy, I'd be in okay shape, but he's going to get it. And I won't have any... if I could grab this duchy, then I'd still be in it, but not. He's going to get the duchy now. And I'll be out of range. He may just get the problem. No? Wow, okay. Well, I lucked out a little bit there. I have to keep buying the tunnels just to stay in range. Even though it'll probably just be a 3 pile that loses it for me. But I have to do it just in case I draw 8. And can... Well, I can't even tie. No, this is hopeless, actually. Unless he can't buy a tunnel. Well, that was... unfortunate draws in that one reshuffle. I don't know that there was a lot I could have done differently in that game. So it happens. I think we both played that pretty well, actually. So that doesn't happen all that often, even on boards that are messy. Maybe going for a soothsayer thing helps more. I don't know. Which seems pretty good there. All right. So the unfortunate thing is I started that one. And he won it. So that hurts a little bit. But it's alright. The game didn't take very long, which is good. Sometimes these matches last forever, and I have to do another stream after this match, so this looks like a wharf thing. You probably want a few ends, but not that many, because, well, you can't fit a lot of terminals in here because of the because the village is just not that great, and it's expensive. So the most important card here is Wharf, and then probably Platinum is the next most important card. If you get a really big copper draw, you might take a mint. Other than that, you might try to get an inn in there, a couple inns, so you can play maybe 2 wharves a turn or something. I'm not sure if you can be much more aggressive than that with the wharves. I kind of doubt it. And then the other question is whether you want to add in like monuments or something, but I don't think it's worth it. I'll be sad if I don't get 5. Okay. All is right in the world. He has a shot at the 5-5. Well, I guess I did too. I don't think he probably will draw that, but we're just going to play approximately wharf money. This wharf didn't show up soon enough. Sad times. Let's just hope for no collision here. Okay, excellent. I'm really not sure about whether putting in inns is worth it or not without some trashing. At some point you need a gold probably to get up to platinum. If I draw a wharf here, it'll be excellent. Yeah, if I had drawn wharf, I would have had a good shot at hitting whatever it's called, platinum. I'm putting in an in just so I can have a big turn and get to 9, hopefully. Thankfully, he did not get to 9. That's sad. Okay. He could trash, I guess, now. Maybe. Son of a gun. So 10 would have been really nice to wharf in. But that's not happening. So I think we just need to take it. I don't know if another silver is right. Probably not, but okay. He didn't get a wharf in play there. That's nice. He should have 2 or 3 in next time. I'll have 2. And do I have enough for no. Maybe, not pleased with this draw. It really sucks, actually. Probably should take an end just so I could get 2 wars again. Yeah, that was a bad play. Did he forgot to play Zen? Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, that may completely take him out of it, actually. Something that had gone a little more money-centric could be picking up colonies by now, for sure. I'll probably take in and rabble soon. I think we split the warbs 5-5. He's not really that far behind. I don't even know that he's really far behind at all. Although I may get to mid to platinum here. Let's give myself a shot at drawing the platinum. Nope. That's okay though. I think I ought to be able to win this one, since I should be up 2 colonies, and I don't think he's going to double colony. I don't think the rabble will be harmful enough to make me lose or anything like that. And I can keep, I always buy the ends in the wrong order. It probably won't matter, but it sucks when it does matter. to not shuffle in the rabble. We'll see. Discarding in is okay. Oh yeah, he still doesn't have... Yeah, he's pretty well lost here. Because I can keep doing in rabbles. I have enough money to call any in rabble. And that's going to let me keep my draw going. There's an in here, which I would like to play, I think. So, I can either double colony or take... I think I'd like to keep my consistency up here. Since my lead is fairly safe anyway. The one thing to kind of look out for is farmland stuff. Farmlanding platinum, which he has quite a few platina. He doesn't have a lot of non-platinum money though. We'll see. Those are okay to discard. Or there could be worse things. Like if I double colony here, I should be just out of range. So would I like to farmland stuff now? I don't think so. I think I'll just take these. Well, this was lucky that he had that turn where he played the wharf without playing his ends. He can triple province, but I should just play these now. Yeah, that misclick pretty well sealed the deal. So I talked not about doing the in thing, and I ended up doing the in thing. So probably you have to do something like that just to build a little more. I don't think either of our draws are really great, but it's kind of hard to get to the price points you want. Alright, this is game 3. And he's going first, so that's 2 first starts for me and 1 for him. This looks like a board where you want to build an engine, but you're not sure if you can because of Cultist. I don't know if Harold makes runes better or worse. I guess he makes runes a little bit better. Surely. I don't know what a mining village opening is supposed to do. It's pretty weird. That's really weird actually. I don't get that. Yeah. So if you do just cultist money against this engine, how do you fare? You can upgrade your... There's Vagrant on the board, which Vagrant picks up runes, right? Yeah. So maybe that helps the Herald thing a little bit. I'm not sure. The question is, if you go for that, you're gonna lower a bunch of piles in addition to the cultists and the ruins, and so the cultist player gets a little bit of VP, then can they pile out on something? It's interesting. I'm not sure. I think I want ace. I mean, I know I want a silver. I don't know what I want to pair it with yet. I think I'll try and build some somewhat engine-y thing, just in a hope of I don't know, trying something different. I'm gonna take an island now to get rid of this hovel. Oh, I wish I had drawn the shantytown. That's okay. He should get a cultist, yep. I don't know, I may get just swamped with ruins here. I don't know. It seems possible. This next hand should be getting me to 5. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. This is going okay. Ruins hurt Shantytown, which I didn't quite see. All these villages help, obviously, Shantytown out quite a bit. He is going for this boring thing. enough that I would like to give out. How many cultists do I have? I don't know. I would like to give out 2 more ruins, if at all possible. I, of course, would not mind giving out more ruins, as will be the case here. So that worked out well. Alright, let's play the money guy and get... Now, do I want a butcher now? Or a herald? I'm going to end up with these. No doubt. But I did okay on the ruin split. Either 6-4 or actually even. Let's check. Okay, I think 6-4. But that's alright. The question is whether I can kind of convert my engine into anything that does better than Cultist big money here, which probably not. But it'll be fun to try. He has like 3 cultists, so he has 5. No, 6. I should take a butcher soon. My heralds are still going to reveal coppers fairly often. Even though I have about... I mean, I have more actions than I do treasures, but not so many more. Hopefully this didn't freeze. He's just... Okay. Look at that. Power of something. So I can buy double herald or butcher. I'll just take the butcher. I think Vagrant is bad for him, like it has to be. It can't possibly be doing anything. With all this terminal draw. I mean, sure, he got those in, but I think most of the time he won't. This mining village is a really weird opening to me. I guess he gets either a butcher or a cultist here. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get a copper. Excellent. Most excellent. Look at this. Whatever it is. What's it called? These heralds, they're working pretty well. The shanty town is working pretty stupidly. Okay. Let's see then. Double Herald. Oh, this is sad. Surely he'll have 8 here. Nope. Yes. This is the kind of thing you run into sometimes with your cultist decks is, well, you end up with not great stuff. What did I put? A copper? Oh, that's depressing. Okay. I put a butcher on top of the deck, so I'm not gonna draw it with Ruin Library. Oof. Now, there he gets his cultist. He doesn't have a... Maybe he'll try and empty the heralds on me. That's not impossible. I better butcher a cultist. And get some points. Maybe that should be an island. He'll probably trash that. He ought to trash it if it gets him to 8. I don't know whether it gets him to 8 or not, but if it gets him to 8, then he should definitely trash it. Sad times. Let's wish for a butcher. Nope. His Vagrant has not hurt him so far. I think that's pretty lucky. I guess he gets Duchy. Wait. Oh, he has this freaking... Oh, that sucks. This is a butcher. Bum, 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 bum. He seems to be drawing his cards that... So, like his Vagrants before. He's not drawing them dead with Cultists. He's just getting them in hand, which sucks, but... It's not like that unlikely. Or he's getting these butcher, you know, if it's in your hand instead of wherever, instead of in the instead of drawing with your cultist. I don't understand putting, I mean, you put the Vagrant or a butcher in there. I don't know exactly what the odds are of drawing them in your starting hand where you get to use them versus drawing them from a cultist. But when you have 8 or 9 cultists, it seems like a bad bet. But it is apparently not that bad of a bet because it's not hurting him here. There's no doubt that what I'm doing is a little bit too fancy. More than a little bit too fancy. But I have a feeling that he has gotten lucky with those pieces, at least. With the butcher. I mean, the Vagrant doesn't really matter. It's just drawing a province once, you know, that's not a big deal. But the butchers hurt a lot. he gets a butcher hand without cultists and then a hand with 3 cultists, Um, I guess copper's still the most common thing. Hey, that was nice. I guess we'll just keep going even though it's a pretty awful shuffle to trigger. If he has a completely dead turn here, then I have some tiny, tiny, tiny chance. I don't think he he shuffled, so the butcher is back in his deck. Yeah, see, this is killing me here. Like, I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. I'm not just complaining about what I perceive as bad luck. I don't actually know how good it is to add a butcher into this deck with cultists. He got to play it I suspect every time he drew it, he got to play it. He was not drawing it dead, which seems unlikely to me. But maybe it's not that unlikely. I'm not sure. So why Adam H not marry me? He wouldn't even divorce me. Isotropic was better. I have a special surprise if you tune back in for the Tactician Cage match. Something you might enjoy.